Hello, everybody. Welcome to Creative Things by Miss Rhonda. I hope everyone is safe and blessed. I would like to take the opportunity to thank all of my subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for tuning in. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button. I am still at a beginning stage with this, but it's getting better and better. So please pass it on to all your friends and loved ones and have them join me. Also, I would like to take an opportunity to tell you to go on Facebook and check out my new Facebook group called Crafty Ladies of the 757. Check that out. And if you are a crafter yourself, whether it's cooking, sewing, knitting, making cards, beading, making baskets, doing hair, if you have a crafty skill, please join the group by answering 3 questions, nothing personal, just courtesy questions. Please answer the 3 questions and you will be accepted into our group. So today I had a request of some tools that I showed from We Are Memory Keepers to show how they work. So today I'm going to demonstrate the small alphabet punch, the Stapleless Stapler, no staples, the small envelope punch, which works just as well as the big punch, the scoreboard, because people wanted to know what scoring was, so I'm going to demonstrate that, and also the big alphabet punch. So we will get started with the small alphabet punch. Each punch comes with a booklet to help you make the different letters of the alphabet. And it's just a step by step by step by step process. So first we'll start off with the letter A. The letter A starts off with a sheet that measures 1.5 by 2.5. Just a small sheet of paper. And what you need to do, I want to make sure that I can get you in on this so that you can see exactly how this works. Okay, this is the small envelope punch, and it comes here with a blade that's going to help you punch the letter. So first of all, you need to line up your paper for the letter A. And like I said, this does not have to come by memory. All the letters and the step-by-step are inside the booklet. So with a paper that measures 1.5 by 2.5, you want to place the letter inside of the slot, which goes right here. It goes inside the slot and slides all the way back. And so for letter A, they said punch it 1 time. Move it out. Here's your hole. Turn it. Punch it again. Take it out. And here is where you're going to use your little blade. You're going to put your 1.5 by 2.5 sheet of paper under here, because now you have to cut the lines. The blade is here. So what they want you to do once you get your paper inside is to lay your blade so that you will be able to cut the line. So it shows you how to do it in this demonstration right here. So what you do is you put your blade down and it lines up automatically because, it has like a little notch on it right here. And this notch is going to show you, and this is the blade. So you want to make sure that the little notch goes into this little groove where my finger is. So you turn your blade this way and you slice down. Then you pick it up and you go to the other side and you slice down. Then you pick up your paper, and as you can see, It's almost forming an A. So here is where you're going to punch your shape. So it says go a little to the left, punch down, turn it over, go a little to the right, punch down, and there is your letter A. It's very, very simple. It's not hard at all. And this is how tall the small letters are for the small alphabet punch. And you can make letters from A to Z with the small alphabet punch. Now I will gladly show you the letter B. First of all, you always have to make your two major holes. You're going to put your piece of paper inside and you're going to punch one time. And then it tells you here that now in order to make the letter B, your paper has to be down, not across. So you're going to lay it here and line it up, and you punch down. Then it tells you that you need to do the same thing, but in the other direction. So now you're going to take your paper, turn it up, punch down. Two letters to almost form the B. And the same again, you're going to take and you're going to put your, on the opposite side of the punch where you see it has two notches. And you're going to punch down. Look at there. The B is starting to form. How about that? Then we're going to use our shaping side to shape our letters. First, they want you to do the opposite side, slide it in, punch. How about that? And then you turn it upside down and punch. And when you take it out, you have a B, a A, and a B. How neat is that? Super, super easy with the alphabet punch. Now I will show you how to use the Stapleless Stapler. So I'm just going to use this as a little, let me move my camera up a little bit so you can be able to see. And here we have the We Are Memories Stapleless Staple. And inside, as you can see, you can push down on it. So when you want to hold papers together, you just punch. And it gives you a little notch. Hear that? How cool is that? And your paper is together. You see that? Let's do it again. Punch. And it gives you a little notch here where your paper is together. The Stapleless Staple that will staple your papers together. So now I will show you the scoring board. This is called a scoring board, and it has lines. It has lines and measurements on your board. So people wanted to know what is a scoreboard. So suppose you were making a card and you wanted it to even out so that you could have a line in the middle. People just fold it to make the line and the round line up. I can't even talk today, you guys. Line up corner to corner. But to make that a lot simpler so that your line will come out even, all you have to do is line up your paper, take out your handy bone folder, which has its own little slot right here. Pull it out and score. which means just bear down and you'll have a perfect line. Let's do another one, and then you can fold your perfect card. Show you again. This is called scoring. And you score down and it just makes the perfect lines. It makes the perfect lines that you need in order to fold. Oh, excuse me. The perfect lines. This is called scoring. Now I will show you, and of course, let me do this too while we're talking, the cutting board. This also cuts paper. So this is the Memory Keeper's scoring and cutting board. The next one that I'm going to show you is the envelope punch. This is the mini envelope punch. And believe it or not, the mini envelope punch works the same as the big envelope punch. Only the measurements are smaller. So what you have here is a 5.5 by 5.5 sheet of paper. And I'm going to make for you an envelope that will fit a 3.5 by 3.5 card. So what you need to do, this is your guide right here. And this will tell, each one will tell you where your score line is and where you need to punch. And of course you have your handy bone folder. So you line your paper up to where you need to score first. And it says we need to score at 2 3/4. So what we're going to do is we're going to line our paper up to 3 3/4. And let me make sure that I'm on the correct 2 3/4. Excuse me. 2 3/4, which is about right here. And it has the measurements already here. And you take your score. This line here is going to make your envelope. So you line it up to 3 3/4. You score it. Remember we talked about scoring. And then you punch. You turn it. Onto the score line. You score it. Turn it. Line it up. Score. Turn it one more time. Line it up. And score. Now I didn't punch because I want you to see the score lines, but each time that you score, you punch. Each time you line your score line up with the little point, you punch. Every time. Line it up. Punch. Turn it. Line it up. Punch. And what do we have here? We're going to burnish. Burnish is just crisping your fold lines. Burnish is crisping your fold lines. And what do we have here? A perfectly made envelope. When you can just put your tape on it and slide your card right in. The mini envelope punch board. Now we will do the large alphabet, and I will just do the A because it's basically the same as the small letter punch. And each board comes with a book, so you don't have to worry about that. It comes with a book. You don't have to guess your measurements. You don't have to be thinking about whether it's right, because it's going to take you step by step on how to make your letters. And on the back you can see that it makes letters all the way to Z, and it also makes numbers. So this board is very handy when you're making banners and different things like that. So the letter A is simply the same way as we started. And this paper here is a little bit larger, and it measures, let me get my measurements correct, 3 inches by 5 inches. This paper measures 3 inches by 5 inches, and we're going to make the letter A. Again, this is your punch side, this is your shape side. So what you do, the same concept as before, you're going to put it in, and it tells you how to line it up and how not to line it up. It tells you how far it should go in and how far it should not go in. So you're going to punch, just like that. You're going to flip it over, punch again. You're going to take it, open up your little grid, stick it in, push it all the way down to the notch. You have 2 notches here. Close it, pick up your blade, line it up with the little slots that's in it. This one also, see how my finger slides through here? And you're going to cut up. That's it. Line it up again, cut up. Put your blade back because it's very sharp. Pull it out. Just pull the paper. You might have a little notch here that you might have to cut with a pair of scissors or something, but it's basically all the same. You just need to notch it out a little bit. Just cut it. It's no big deal. Because sometimes if you don't press down hard on the blade, then you will have that little notch. Then it tells you to use your shaping side. So you put it in diagonally, shape one side, flip it over, shape the other side, and you have a perfect letter A. I hope this was informational for you. I would like to thank the person that requested that I come back and show them these items. Again, all of these items are by We Are Memories Keeper. A lot of places sell it, like Michael's, Joann's. You can go online. You can go to their website and purchase these items. And they are really, really helpful when you're doing some major products. Again, this is Miss Rhonda from Creative Things. I would like to thank you for joining in. Please come back and see me again. I'm going to be working on some summertime projects. I already have them resting on my board so that I can come back and show you how to do them. Please stay safe and blessed, and I'll see you again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Bye-bye now. Miss Rhonda here. I will leave a description in the description box down below of all the tools listed that I showed today. I would like to thank everyone for supporting me and tuning into my YouTube channel. Come back and see me again real soon. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Talk to you soon.